Hello, everyone out there. Big thank you to the ALK-positive community. I just want to start with gratitude and to say thank you so much for all that you are doing, all the support that you're providing, all the research you're participating in. It's really making a huge difference in the care of our patients. And so a big thank you to all of you. My name is Mark Awad. I'm one of the oncologists at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in Boston. I'm the clinical director for our thoracic oncology program. We were so honored to receive one of the grants from the ALK-positive community, and I want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing with it. So the title of the project is to characterize anti-ALK immune responses in patients with ALK-positive non-small cell lung cancer. So what does that mean? Well, as many of you know, there are a lot of great ALK inhibitor drugs out there already. There's 5 that are approved in the US. The cancer can develop acquired resistance to these drugs, and so often we'll have to think about switching to a different type of therapy. And we do have other therapies out there to treat lung cancer in general, such as chemotherapy or immunotherapy. And the immunotherapies I'm referring to are drugs like pembrolizumab, which is Keytruda, or nivolumab, which is Opdivo. And while we know that these drugs can work well in some patients with lung cancer, we've found over the years that ALK-positive lung cancer patients, for whatever reason, tend not to respond to these approved immunotherapies very well. And so what we're trying to do is to figure out other ways of stimulating the body's immune system to recognize these ALK-positive cancer cells and then attack and kill these ALK-positive cancer cells. And so what we've been doing for the last several months and years actually is collecting blood samples from patients with ALK-positive lung cancer. And again, we couldn't have done any of this work without patients being involved with and participating in research and really supporting our efforts. So again, I can't say thank you enough to all that you're doing. We ask a lot of our patients for getting extra blood samples, extra biopsies, and I know we put patients through the ringer, but we really appreciate it, and it's making a big difference. What we found so far is that some patients with ALK-positive lung cancer spontaneously generate antibodies that recognize the ALK protein, and that means that their immune system in some way is capable of recognizing the ALK protein as not belonging there, and yet the immune system is not fully able to control the cancer. And so we're also isolating T cells, these are your immune cells from patients, to also see if the T cells can recognize and fight these ALK-positive cancer cells. The ultimate goal with all of this work is to develop a therapeutic ALK vaccine. And this is something we're hoping to get up and going within the next few months. So this would be an ALK vaccine, which means little pieces or fragments of the ALK protein that we would vaccinate, kind of like getting a flu shot, but getting an ALK shot in hopes that we can stimulate the immune system to recognize those ALK pieces and then find wherever the ALK-positive cancer cells are and recognize and fight and kill the ALK-positive cancer cells. So we've made a lot of progress already. We're very enthusiastic and excited about trying to develop new treatments for our patients. We're very motivated. We're working around the clock to get this into the clinic. You all have made such a difference by banding together as a community, and our research is being fueled by you. And so I think as you all exchange information, you exchange ideas, and as you've already done and encouraged one another to ask questions, to be involved, to seek answers, to support research, I think we are very grateful. Me, on behalf of all of my colleagues that are working to fight ALK-positive lung cancer, keep doing what you're doing, do more of it, but really thank you for all the work that you're doing.